Remember when sick meant you're ill?
Now it means your shoes are cool. What's next? Vomiting means you're in love?
Today, we're diving into English words that aged like milk, fast and weird.
Get ready, because if you're saying literally in 2025, you're probably wrong.
Let's start with literally. People say it when they mean not literally.
Yeah, I literally died. No, you didn't, Claire. You're on Zoom.
How about bad? Michael Jackson made it mean good.
And awful used to mean full of awe. Now it means me trying to dance. Simp used to mean someone who was sweet, romantic, and genuinely caring. Like bringing flowers or writing poems, that was peak simp energy. Now, if you text back too fast, you're suddenly a walking red flag.
Yeah, now it means you're desperate and totally down bad for someone. Doesn't matter how nice you are, people just roast you for it. Imagine being canceled for having feelings.
Ghosted used to mean something from horror movies, creepy, haunted vibes. Now it just means someone saw your message and vanished. No explanation, no goodbye. Just disappeared.
And cap? Suddenly it means lie. So when someone says no cap, they're basically swearing it's true. But every time I hear it, I'm like, wait, are you just hatless?
Exactly. And drip has nothing to do with plumbing anymore. Now it's all about fashion. If your outfit's fire, you've got drip. Meanwhile, my uncle still checks pipes when he hears it. Grandma, your casserole is sick, like next level delicious. I'm talking 5-star, chef's kiss, flavor explosion. You just cooked circles around every food vlogger ever.
Wait, sick? Should I be worried? Is it undercooked? Did I put too much salt again? Should I call the doctor or just throw it away?
No, Grandma. I mean, it's fire, like insanely good. That casserole just blew my taste buds away. It belongs in a cooking competition. Easily first place.
Fire? What do you mean it's on fire? Where's the extinguisher? Did I leave the oven on again? Nobody panic, I'll save the house and dessert.
English, confusing every generation since the days of Shakespeare. From thou art to that's cap, we've really taken a journey. And honestly, we're just out here pretending to understand. Cool used to be so simple. It was just about temperature, like the weather or your drink. Oh, it's cool outside meant bring a jacket. Nothing more, nothing weird. But then language did its thing. Suddenly, cool meant awesome, calm, or stylish. You wear shades? You're cool. You don't panic under pressure? Still cool. Basically, temperature gave up its word.
Right? Now, if someone says you're cool, you've got to think twice. Do they like your vibe, or are your hands just freezing? Like, what's the context here? Compliment or weather report? I told a guy his jacket was cool. He handed it to me. I was just trying to say it looked nice. Now I'm standing there awkwardly holding someone's coat. And stay cool sounds like health advice and a motivational quote. So yeah, thanks English for making cool so uncool to figure out. Seriously? I need a translator for my own language. Ha ha ha.
In the 1920s, gay had nothing to do with what it means today. It simply meant happy, joyful, full of life. You'd hear things like, she wore a gay dress, or he felt gay that morning. It was light, colorful, cheerful, like a sunny afternoon. It even shows up in old songs and literature. The word painted a mood, not an identity. But like everything else in English, it evolved. Somewhere down the line, the meaning shifted. Not wrong, just completely different. It's wild how one word can live so many lives. English doesn't ask for permission, it just changes. We're all just trying to keep up.
Exactly. Now, when someone says gay, it's tied to sexual identity. Totally valid, totally different from its original vibe. Imagine time traveling with a dictionary. It'd be useless. You'd be in the 1800s saying, "I feel gay today," and people would just nod. Say that in 2025, and it means something else entirely. English doesn't retire words, it recycles and reassigns them. No announcement, no memo, just silent updates. It's like the language version of a phone app that updates overnight. Same name, completely new function. And we're all supposed to just get it. Honestly, English is the most dramatic friend I know, always reinventing itself for no reason. Ha ha ha.
Sus? It started as just gamer slang and Among Us. Someone didn't do a task? Boom, that's sus. It was short for suspicious, but somehow way more fun. People were ejecting each other based on pure vibes. Red moved weird? Sus. Voted too fast? Super sus. But then the word escaped the game and entered real life. Now, if someone acts off at school, they're sus. If your friend cancels plans last minute, totally sus. Even if someone just looks at you funny, people whisper, "That's kinda sus." It's like a whole generation got trained to be tiny detectives. Trust no one, question everything. Thanks Among Us for turning us all mildly paranoid.
Swipe right. It sounds like something you do to clean a screen, like wipe it with a cloth to get rid of smudges. That's what it used to mean in a practical world. But now, it's basically a romantic decision. One simple thumb motion and you're saying, "Hey, I might spend the rest of my life with you." No mop, no dust, just attraction. Dating apps turn swiping into matchmaking. Swipe left means no thanks. Swipe right means let's see where this goes. It's fast, it's weird, and honestly kind of risky. You're basing chemistry off one photo and a sentence like, "Dog lover, iced coffee addict." Love in the 21st century isn't candlelit, it's touchscreen approved. All from something that used to mean, "Clean your phone." Bah.
Viral, not too long ago, it meant you were sick, like contagious and needing rest and soup. If someone said, "You've gone viral," you'd probably grab tissues and cancel your weekend plans. But today, it means you're famous, instantly. One post, one video, one random dance move, and boom, internet royalty. Going viral now comes with views, followers, maybe even brand deals. People chase it like it's the digital lottery. And ironically, the more people catch it, the cooler it gets. The same word that once meant quarantine yourself now means you've made it. English didn't just flip the script, it turned it into a trending sound. Fail.
Thirsty, it used to be the simplest thing. Your mouth was dry, you needed water, end of story. You'd say, "I'm thirsty," and someone would offer you a glass. No hidden meaning, no social consequences. But now, say that, and people assume you're desperate. Not for water, but for attention, likes, validation, maybe even a date. Scroll through comments online, and suddenly thirst trap is a whole genre. A slightly edited selfie, a vague caption, boom, everyone's calling it thirsty. It's wild how hydration turned into a personality trait. Even if you're genuinely parched, you've got to think twice before saying it. English really just hijacked that word and gave it a social media glow up. Stay hydrated and apparently humble too.
Challenge time. Okay, here's where you come in. We've been dropping words all episode, but now it's your turn to play. Think back to a word you grew up using, one that meant something totally normal back then, but now it's something else entirely. Maybe it used to be innocent, boring, or even technical, and now it's slang, trendy, or completely confusing. Post it in the comments, share the story, or ask your younger sibling if you're using it wrong today. Bonus points if the word makes everyone in the replies go, "Wait, what?" Let's turn this into a mini time capsule of language chaos. Ready? Scroll down, type it out, join the madness.
Or better yet, ask your parents what slay meant in their time. Just imagine their face when you say, "Oh my god, she slayed that look." Back then, slay was about battles and violence, like actual swords and dragons type stuff. So when they hear you use it to compliment an outfit or a TikTok dance, they're probably confused for life. To them, it's medieval. To you, it's fashion forward. That one word sums up the whole generational gap in like 2 syllables. Seriously, if words were people, slay went from warrior to runway model. So go ahead, ask, compare notes, and enjoy the moment your mom thinks you're talking about crime when you're just hyping up Beyoncé.
We might actually turn your answer into a full skit in our next episode. Yep, your comment could become the next punchline or scene we act out. Imagine your old school word popping up in a funny sketch, fully dramatized with awkward pauses, weird expressions, and everything. You type, we create. It's like collaborative comedy, and your vocab is the script. Plus, let's be honest, English gives us way too much content to not share it. So drop your weird word memories, and who knows, you might see us saying your line, acting confused, or pretending not to know what fire means again. This is your moment. Grab it with both thumbs and hit that comment box.
So hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications because you do not want to miss the chaos we're cooking up next. Words change fast, and we're just out here trying to keep up, one skit at a time. You subscribing? That tells the algorithm we're doing something right. Plus, it helps us keep roasting the English language with even more outdated words. Notification bell? That's your VIP pass to every twist, pun, and confused grandma moment we drop.
And honestly, who doesn't need a reminder that ghosting no longer means haunted houses? Join the crew, support the madness, and be part of this word nerd revolution.
Before subscribe starts meaning goodbye. Because honestly, with how fast English words flip their meanings, who even knows what's next? One day it means support, the next it's like, see ya never. Imagine clicking that button, thinking you're joining us, and suddenly it's like, farewell, forever. That's the danger of modern slang. Nothing is safe, not even platform buttons. We're living in a language roller coaster where words get repurposed faster than you can double tap. So do it now while subscribe still means you're sticking around, not peacing out. Stay in the loop before English does another plot twist. Hit that button with confidence, not confusion. And yes, we're watching the dictionary like it's a season finale. Let's keep this chaos going while we still understand it.